Right, hopefully we get some people on today at a good time, because sometimes these streams are up for a while before YouTube sends a notification out. So, as I said before, I'm on like tier, 97 of the Battle Pass, before 98, so I only need to go up 2 and a bit levels, so I should easily be able to do that, probably just today on the stream. Even though I don't think there's anything particularly good for the like top tier rewards, but whatever. So let's see what the weekly missions are for this week. Missions. Kills and revives, that's very easy. Distance travelled in vehicles, very easy. Damage inflicted, very easy. Spotted and spot assists, very easy. Killed and damage assists, easy. Revives and... I don't know what revives concealed means, but might be one of the classes that can like hide you from spotters or whatever it is. Never mind. Objectives captured or neutralised, depends on the map if that's an easy one to do or not. Marksman kills performed, I hate those. They're like the ones I'll sometimes now and again get, but I don't like specifically going to the rear of a map to try and snipe people. Wingman ribbons, and that's easy, and kills and assists. So yeah, I'll definitely get the thing today, because the majority of these are very, very easy. And that's ignoring, you know, the XP earned bits. So yeah, if I'm progression, I need, what is it, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 to get to that one. So 26 individual points. So yeah, I think I should very easily get this. So let's just do breakthrough. Infantry breakthrough, why not? I might as well play as a medic in a minute, because they get better, what you call it, like, sort of revive speeds and all that sort of thing. Alright, Rasulida. Alright, is that Kosovo, Albania? Yeah, ask the question. Yeah, about the DB75, yeah, go ahead. If I can tell you the answer, I'll tell you. For Gamma only, it's the higher ranges. I'm not sure exactly when it cuts off, I can't remember. It's, I think when you go to 500 millirontgen on it, it's still in beta mode, beta and gamma. Oh, that's annoying, I joined the game just as it ended. But if you're, once you go beyond that, like the 0 to 5 Rontgen range, 0 to 50 Rontgen and all those, I'm pretty sure in all of those, it only does gamma. I'm glad they're helpful, Mig. But yeah, because I know when I've got strong beta sources, once you go beyond a certain point, it won't read the beta sources anymore, so that's when it switches to the tube that only reads gamma. Like the high-end tube in it, or high-range tube. So mostly the Rontgen per hour range, yeah, if I remember right. Because I'm pretty certain, when I've tested the DP2 source of it, once, even if I put it, you know, directly against the beta tube, once you go to a certain range, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 500 millirontgen one where it cuts out, because the DP66 I think cut out at 50 millirontgen for beta. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, if I remember right off the top of my head. But yeah, I know all of the like R ranges only are pretty much the gamma only ones, because it's basically what it does at that point is it turns on like the tiny little tube, little ionization chamber looking thing in the probe, that basically only responds to X-rays and gamma rays. So even if you opened up the housing of the tube, put a beta source directly on that thing, it's not going to move the needle, even if it was powerful enough to do it.
Done for action.
Didn't you see the one the other week? Of all the new masks I've got? Well, I know I say new, I mean old Cold War masks and like World War II masks. Because there's literally loads of those I can do like every week now, like one video a week in a row. Although there's a really good idea I got for a video when I was talking to somebody in the comments section in another video. So I might do that first, just because I think people would find it quite interesting, but it involves gas masks. Yeah, it's from like a week or so ago. There was a thing where I was showing like 5 different gas masks I got in like a sale, basically. Yeah, that's YouTube's fault. Basically, yeah, you can subscribe to a channel, you can click the bell, but YouTube often doesn't notify you. Right, so let's just go support to begin with, because most of the weekly things I can do is support.
Alpha 1 under attack by hostiles.
It's starting to get towards some of those. Although once I get a good grenade in somewhere, that will do most of the damage one easily. Is that enemy soldier there? Oh, I got dropped my grenade. I haven't done any damage yet, so probably not.
Alpha 1 not secure anymore.
I'm not sure. At least when it moves to the next point along in a minute, that's a more fun one to actually try and defend. Oh, actually I could just go to A2, couldn't I?
Stimulant ready. Grenade out. What about here is down? Reviving wounded.
We are attacking Alpha.
Take the ammo.
Might eventually get some damage done to somebody in a minute. You know, which should have normally been an easy one, but apparently it's not, it's a weekly thing.
Feeling better?
You know, we're at least getting the revives one done pretty easily.
One of our objectives is under attack.
We'll get round to those guys over there. That should at least done a load of the damage inflicted one, right? Right, Rajiv. Hope you're okay, I'm really good. I'm going to get a video filmed a bit later, but I'll do the stream now and then film the video when I've got some like free time later on this afternoon, because I should have a bit of free time this afternoon. So I'm going to check my camera's fully charged and do it using the proper camera. least 182 now, that 500 one.
Hostile located. 60 meters away from our position.
Adjusting dosage! I think you're moving! Hold on! Man down! Friendly!
What was that? Flash grenade? That was a flash grenade. People barely actually use those in the online one.
I have you! Grenade for them! Need a second here!
How am I doing for the thing? Damage inflicted 200, 500, kills and revives 9 out of 10, so I'll get that one in a minute. And like I said, I'm so close to the end of the battle pass now, I think I'll get it before I even complete most of this week's missions. Alright, don't kill yourself, that guy, I want to revive you. There we go, so that's one of those. Yeah, there we go, so that's 4 of my things.
Friendly targeting Alpha 1.
Get a single one of those drones.
Hostiles control Alpha 2.
Depleting resources fast. Strength is down by a quarter.
60 meters from my position! Hostile drone spotted!
Do hitting the drones count towards damage inflicted? Looks like it might do. Because hopefully that damage inflicted one, even though it's not a very hard one because it's only 500, might not just be hurting players, it might be like damaging vehicles and destroying equipment, which makes that one really easy.
Hostile drone! Drone! Location marked! West!
Yeah, it's 2 I got now. That's weird, so I'm hitting these from further away and I'm actually managing it easier than when they were close.
Reloading! Hostile drone in sight! West!
That drone's actually moving around a lot, so he's quite hard to hit. Yeah, that's counting the damage towards the drones by the look of it, so although they don't have much HP, it looks like pretty much anything you damage, including equipment, vehicles, helps towards that 500.
Threat eliminated! More ammo!
We have been pushed off Alpha 1.
So yeah, it should be a gas mask video for the people interested. I'm filming today, and I get a chance to film it a bit later. Whether or not I upload it today or schedule it to upload tomorrow, I don't know yet, but depends what time I get it finished, how long the editing takes.
For my position!
Alright, good, we've finally fallen back to the better point to defend. So,
Russian forces are in pursuit. Guard your objectives.
shortcuts in that round then. I'm actually being revived, that's good. Oh, I was anyway. Yeah, stay down. Oh, never mind. My aim is terrible today on this.
We'll get you moving. Ejecting sim.
I should be getting... Yeah, I'm nearly at the damage one at least now. Distance travelled in vehicles is really easy on a map when you can spawn in a vehicle. Because 1 kilometre is basically just drive half a mile. You don't even have to do it in one life either.
Spotted a hostile. 150 meters. Multiple tangos.
Okay, that's that one earned. What's the next one it's given me? Enemies spotted and spot assist. Wow, that's really easy. And enemies killed and damage assist. That's when you'll eventually... Apologies. That's when I'll eventually just get by playing. It's not one of those stupid ones you have to use a dumb loadout to get the thing.
I see one of the troops. 250 meters.
Bravo 1 lost. Move to secure.
Yeah, I've lost that one. Right, if I play as a recon guy next, I can get my spots done really quickly.
Defend our objective.
Thunder weather on the horizon, soldiers. Protect yourself in any way necessary.
Right, let's start spotting and get that spot one up in a minute. There we go, that one's bloody easy. The recon ones are always really easy because it's just normally spotting people. Enemy drone. Yeah, I know there's not many people chatting in the actual chat at the moment, but this is definitely a game I'd say is worth getting when it's on sale, but not worth the full price. Because the balance in it is nowhere near as good as like Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 3, but in terms of like, can you have some fun playing it with friends and online and that, yes. But I wouldn't want to pay like 50 quid for it, it's quite good when it's on like the £20 sales.
Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives. Enemy soldier marked. Troop spotted. Enemy soldier marked. 110 meters away.
Drone. What's that one dealt with?
One of our objectives is under attack.
I really like Marauders, but again, it's one of those games some people like, some people hate. It depends on, do you have the patience for quite a slow-paced game sort of thing. Let me go as Crawford and put down one of those machine
We
gun
were just
turrets.
forced off Charlie 1.
Snipe? Oh, that's right from the side. Yeah, I like Marauders a lot. So, yeah, it's one of those games where I really like it, but I know a lot of people get frustrated by it, so it's kind of, is it that type of game you enjoy playing? Oh, I need to get one more combat ribbon as well, and then I've got my next one of those things. Damage assist ones and kills I'm getting to quite quickly now, so it's good.
We just pulled back from Charlie 2.
On the PMG-1, if I remember right, it should be a case of just like peeling the rubber back enough, as in like, you know, so they pop out. Because if I remember right, they basically are just held in by friction of the rubber on both sides. But you'd need to get like replacement lenses for them. But they're not ones that are like crimped in or anything. If I remember right, it's basically like you've got rubber on both sides that acts like an O-ring. So I don't know if it's easier to do it from the outside or the inside of the mask, but basically you just want to try and peel it open in a sense without putting too much force on it.
I can help.
Nobody has to kill.
We're out of time. All troops evacuate immediately.
It's basically just flexing the rubber the right way, I think, to get those out. The music here always reminds me of the Chernobyl series. Right, let's see how close I am to level 100 now, because I'd have gone up quite a bit that game. 14. Right, there we go, look, so I only need, what, 11 points now to complete the battle pass, so that's not going to take me long at all now. So, the revived one I can work on, enemies killed and damage assist, you're basically doing that every game, combat ribbon I'll probably get quite quickly. So yeah, I'm only going to need to get a couple more, I think 2 more of those things, and I'll have completed the battle pass for this one, with a week and a bit to spare. Again, I don't grind this game non-stop, so I think those battle passes are kind of one of those things that, if you play the game non-stop, you're going to get it quite early on, just because you're going to just brute force it, essentially, through earning XP. Yeah, annoyingly, I don't have my PMG handy or anything to check for you. But I'm pretty sure on the Shums and the PMG and all the ones like that and the PBF, it's just a case of like bending the rubber the right way, you know, and then like taking the disc out and putting a new disc in, because I don't think they're actually sealed in with any glue or like crimping. I'm pretty sure it's just a case of, you know, angling the rubber the right way so the disc can come out, which you could never normally do in you know, normal use of the mask. But if you're working on it, you can probably, you know, flex it the right way. You could also put custom lenses in if you wanted to that way, you know, like what do you want to call them, like shaded over ones or whatever. Yeah, it's the same sort of principle, putting the anti-fog lenses in. Although with these, you're not really bending the lens itself to put them in, you're bending the rubber. But like the same sort of principle, you know, where they kind of, once it's released, it kind of takes up the space, you know, and then seals it in, sort of thing. This is the map that weirdly sometimes doesn't load the ground in when you first load the map up, which is quite funny. So let's see if it does it to me. Oh, I think it's actually loaded it up properly. Yeah, well, sometimes on this map you get like just like it keeps going deploy parachute, and the ground hasn't loaded in. Oh, I'm engineering again on. Come on, you're not pushing my position. I've got that turret.
Forces attacking one of our objectives.
Yeah, at least I got one towards my damage thing.
Secured by enemy forces.
Just go support again so I can revive people.
I got you!
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 1.
Grenade deployed!
Down again. Now the grenade at least got one of them. It's not an XM8, is it? That's a FN Scar. Yeah, it's an FN Scar. Called us far in this game, I guess, to avoid copyright. But yeah, it's an FN Scar. So not quite the fish gun. The XM8 is Bad Company too, isn't it? That one's constantly in.
Alpha 1 was just taken by us.
Detecting dosage!
Objective lost. We must regain control.
No, it's not curved. It's proper scar. It's annoying I can't get like the model viewer up in game and I'd show you it. The thing I don't really hate in this game is why the fuck have they put zip ties over the underbarrel grenade launcher when it's a properly attached one? Because the real Scar doesn't fucking need zip ties on it. Right, Nick.
One of our objectives has been targeted.
Yes, ammo!
The enemy is assaulting Alpha 1.
And you got to kill them. I might try and put a turret down here actually. Yeah, because I'm going to get the killed one and the other one first, aren't I? The combat ribbon type one. So I might as well just do those two. Engineer.
Firepower being deployed!
Enemy soldier, north, 70 meters from your position.
Our tactics are showing some success. Enemy forces are growing weaker. An objective has come under our control.
Wait for somebody to appear again. Far left.
Enemy trying to take Alpha 1.
Can't quite get them at that angle. Let's put that here. There you go. Oh, overheated from all the people I've been shooting. Not a good time to overheat.
We're attacking Alpha 2.
Disregard.
Which one am I still waiting to get? Enemies killed and injured. That one.
Alpha 1 is lost.
I'm dead. At least I got damage assist on that guy. Yeah, exactly, Drox. It just annoys me, things like that in these games where it's like something is perfectly fine as it is as a model. And they're like, no, we need to change it somehow to make it unique to our game. put fucking zip ties on a properly constructed gun. Like, zip ties are the sort of thing when I've attached laser sights to air rifles before I'd use. Not, you know, attaching a proper 40mm under barrel to,
Marking hostile. 50 meters away from me.
Objective C, northwest 40.
Enemies on my mark.
Those are wounded.
10 meters away.
US forces are free. Alpha 1.
The vehicle one should be easy, but I haven't got a map yet where there's actually vehicles that are spawn. Yeah, avoid copyright, copy the gun 99%, then add zip ties and some like dumb colours to it. That will get around the copyright.
We have captured an objective.
Enemies down.
Hostiles are attacking Alpha 2.
Is that actually on the map, that, or is it one of those? No, it's one of those annoying, like, in the background helicopters. It's not actually on the map. Oh wait, I think I was playing infantry only rush, wasn't I? That would be not rush. And that's why I haven't got the vehicle one, the 1 kilometre one. After this round, I'll go into regular mode. Yeah, that would explain it. I'm playing like infantry only mode. And that's why I've not got vehicle, you know, distance travelling vehicles. I don't know if I could actually see anything.
Fuckers entertained.
Well, I'm only too far back. There, yeah. Top of the line.
110 meters.
Yeah, 5 more for that thing. Yeah, oh look, I'm 1 point to level 99 now. So yeah, I'll definitely get it probably next game if I play one with the vehicles on it.
We've got wounded.
Oh, there's a load of them. Oh, dead.
All objective
Oh, I've been revived.
sector. Mount your defense there.
Yeah, it's not working out very well being on that gun, even though it should be a really good defensible position. So they can probably shoot your legs or something, can't they? Now? And you get back on the gun every time. Why not? Yeah, at least I got one this time. 16 out of 20 finally, so it shouldn't take too much longer to get those last runs down there. Pushing up that road yet?
Tango spotted. Marking Tango. Distance 130 meters.
These machine guns are really accurate in this. Right on. Looks them all the way over there. Oh, too late. Spotted him right in the last minute. Not going to be revived, I reckon. Oh, yeah, I'm dead instantly, so I can't revive now. Don't deploy that there, that's a shame.
Our forces Could not hold Bravo 2.
We're weakening them. U.S. forces are being depleted. American troops have seized Bravo 2.
Deploying heavy firepower.
I'm going to see if I can get anybody from this angle. One. I know they'll probably flank round me in a minute, but I'm just wanting to see if I can get those bloody things to finish doing that thing for the battle pass.
Allies beginning attack on Bravo 2.
Oh, behind the tank there, but I can't get a shot on him. Doesn't even realise I'm shooting at him. Oh, there's one. Right, there's that weekly bloody thing done at least. It's actually a surprisingly good spot for it here. Got a few before I died. Cool, yes. I like Troppentan. I mean, like I said, I want to actually get that multicam version if it ever turns up on the surplus market. But yeah, Troppentan's still cool.
Hostile located.
Wait, what were some of my other things? Teammates revived. Marksman kills. Well, they're the ones that are going to be bloody annoying. Cause that's why there's so many snipers at the moment, isn't it? It's everybody trying to get those bloody marksman kills. Right, tell you what, let's leave this game and go on to one of the vehicles so I can just complete these bloody battle pass things. Right, assuming the game doesn't freeze, if the game freezes I'll just stop streaming at some point because this game isn't the most reliable when it comes to not crashing randomly. Or, you know, just black screening or whatever. So we'll give this a little bit longer and see if the game fixes itself. If not, I'll just end the stream now. I know I've only been on like 45 minutes or whatever, but still. I was hoping to complete the battle pass on today's thing, but yeah, because I can get my GeForce Experience overlay up, and it's locked at a solid 120 FPS, which makes me think the game is frozen. Because see, I can do this look, and this will show up for you guys, so I'm pretty certain it's the game that's just frozen as usual. Because despite, you know, EA publishing it with all the money in the world, they can't make a game that doesn't crash and freeze every like couple of hours of gameplay. Anyway, see everybody, I'm going to get a video film later on today, as said, with gas masks in it. So what I'm going to do now is put my camcorder on charge to make sure that's fully charged when I start filming the video. So I don't get partway through filming and then find I can't finish the video today because, like, you know, I've not got enough battery. Right, see you guys tomorrow.